Charles, can we talk about this mic situation? This mic. Like, can you hear me if I'm standing here and talk? Is it on? Okay. Seniors, do me a favor and check your phones. Make sure they're on silent. Staff, do me a favor and check your phones. Make sure they're on silent. Nailed it. Good? Are we? Okay. Welcome, families at home, seniors. Families at home, just a quick program update. We are streaming this live. If, for whatever reason, there is a glitch or the live stream stops, we will pause the program until we are able to fix the technical difficulties, and then we will resume. We are also recording this, and it will be available as well after the program is over, probably tomorrow. Good evening, and welcome to Grand River Prep High School's Senior Honors Night 2021. Tonight, we are thrilled to be able to highlight the many students who have, for the past 4 years, shown up, accepted, and welcomed all that Grand River Prep had to offer them, and celebrate their achievements and successes as a result. To our Titan parents and guardians, family and friends, and the Titan staff, thank you for taking time tonight to honor and celebrate our seniors. The students receiving recognition at tonight's Senior Honors Night have shown excellence in their academic endeavors and have proven themselves to be worthy recipients of the awards to be presented. While this year is unique in nature, and as much as I wish for those of you watching at home could be here with us tonight, seniors, this event tonight is to celebrate you and your hard work. The past year and a half, you've been thrown into a whirlwind, and you have come out on the other side stronger than ever. Please know that we are extremely proud of you, and we wish you the very best in all your future endeavors and adventures. With that, for the first award, please welcome Ms. Plessick to present the Titan Spirit Award.
The Titan Spirit Award, originally named the Gabby Valente Spirit Award, was created in memory of a student from our senior class who we tragically lost in a car accident. Gabby had a huge heart for everyone she met and was fiercely proud to be a Titan. To honor Gabby's memory and to celebrate a senior who keeps Gabby's love for being a Titan going, we are pleased to present the Titan Spirit Award. I could go on about how hardworking this student is, the accomplishments they've had, as well as their inviting and bubbly personality. Instead, I want to share some of what their teachers have to say. This person embodies tenacity. They are kind, solution-oriented, and welcoming. They act as everyone's cheerleader, and when they need help, they are not afraid to ask. They actively offer advice and feedback to both their peers and teachers, and their attitude brings out the best in everyone around them. Under pressure, they are never flustered, and when they are having an off day, they are able to accept it and work towards making tomorrow better. I have personally been fortunate enough to know this year's recipient their entire life and can confidently say she is more than deserving of this award. Her personality is not only is in the school, but also outside of school, at home, and work. Everything she does is with grace and confidence. I am so excited to be able to present this year's Titan Award to Ashlyn Plessick. Mr. Irwin will now present the Titan Tenacity Award.
The Titan Tenacity Award is an award that is sponsored by one of our Titan families. It is an award that is given to a student who has shown a high level of determination while overcoming all of life's obstacles. This year's Titan Tenacity Award is going to a student who has demonstrated a high level of tenacity during the latter part of high school. He has faced several challenges, above and beyond the challenges all students have faced during this difficult school year. He has persevered and refused to let his struggles stop him from succeeding. He has shown a high level of growth in self-awareness and self-advocacy. His strong character and resilience will be lifelong assets that will help him achieve his future goals. I am honored to present this year's Titan Tenacity Award to Jose Rivera Sosa. I'd now like to bring up Mrs. Cohn, who will present the National Honor Society.
The four main pillars of the National Honor Society are to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to serve others, to promote leadership, and to develop character in high school students. Over the past few years, I've been able to watch many of the following fine students develop these exemplary characteristics. They have truly embodied what it means to be a member of the National Honor Society, both in the classroom and in our community. I'm extremely proud of our members who continue to grow as they prepare to graduate from high school, and I hope their enthusiasm for service and leadership continues to flourish. The seniors this year graduating with National Honor Society honors are Emily Augustin, Mackenzie Brower, Josh Fernando, Madison Gonzalez, Jacqueline Gutierrez, Jasmine Nguyen, Riley Pierce, Ashlyn Plessick, Christina Quash, Carrie Ann Reynolds, Alicia Soul, Ken Urena, Kyra Vandermolen, Lisbeth Vargas, and Kiara Walter. I would now like to invite Mr. Trevino to present the Male Titan Scholar Athlete Award.
Success takes many forms at Grand River Prep. Our students and staff all work so hard each year to grow and make the most of our time together. The Titan Scholar Athlete Award takes two aspects of life and learning at Grand River Prep and attempt to narrow down just two people that embody what it means to work hard in the classroom and on the field. There are so many people deserving of this award every year. For our male Titan Scholar athlete, for those of you guys that don't know me, I'm the head coach at our track and field team. I'm also one of the athletic trainers at the school. Very few times you come across a family who raises children in the way that this athlete has been raised. They have high expectations for the children, and because of that, it allows us as coaches to have even higher expectation for them as athletes. The old saying goes that the baby in the family of the athlete is often the most talented and the hardest working, because he's been able to grow up and be raised in an environment that makes it easy for him to succeed and mimic what his older siblings have done. The thing that makes this athlete so special is that he's naturally a leader, a motivator, and will always lead by example to his teammates. He is constantly putting forth his best efforts and truly reflects what it means to be a champion on the field and off the field. Just this past weekend, this athlete showed his true character in that he was favored to win a sprint at our conference championship. He spent the better half of the day warming up and prepping as he was already favored to win and just already had won the 100-meter dash. He was focused and determined to win this race and go home with 2 gold medals that day. As the race was about to start, that athlete false started and got disqualified from his race. The athletes that ended up winning the race would have easily been behind his time. Now, for most high school athletes, this would be a great disappointment and even a greater letdown personally. While he showed frustration, he kept his head high, stayed positive, and allowed his teammates to offer their support. That right there showed me that everyone around him, that he knew how to handle adversity and allow himself to refocus and regroup quickly. One of the things that we tell athletes so much when asked what it takes to become some of the best athletes is for an athlete is to understand the difference between correction and criticism. This athlete has, through his high school career, his understanding as an athlete, when your coach or teammate is trying to correct a behavior or criticize you personally, it can be very hard for athletes to distinguish. Oftentimes they take everything as criticism and get defensive very quickly. Like so many athletes that I have coached, this athlete was always able to distinguish when we were trying to correct a behavior and allow himself to be coached. It is a quality that very few have, and yet so many work so hard on. So I am honored to be here today to present the Male Titan Scholar Athlete Award to Josh Fernando. In Josh's defense, we just got done with track practice, and he's probably still catching up behind. Let's hope he runs fast. You want to just move on with it? Okay. While we wait for Josh, I would now like to invite Ms. Klefke to present the Female Titan Scholar Athlete Award.
The recipient of this award is someone who has shown tremendous leadership on the court, in the field, and in the classroom. I am honored to have coached this player for 2 years, and she truly has gone above and beyond by leading her teammates and being a positive role model. She plays a sport each season and would have been a 12-sport athlete. She has made second team all-conference, honorable mention all-conference, and is an Alliance League Scholar athlete. I was not fortunate enough to have her as a student. She skipped right past me, but I do get to hear about her hard work and dedication inside the classroom. She is driven, tenacious, and helps with her peers, and she has taken 10 AP classes and 2 college-level courses while dual enrolled. She is also receiving a 4-year full tuition scholarship to the University of Michigan, and I could not be more proud of this year's Titan Scholar athlete, and I am honored to present it to Kiara Walter. Please welcome Mrs. Leah Ebert to present the Student Legacy Award.
The Student Legacy Scholarship is an award and scholarship that is funded by the generous donation of one of our very own Titan families. The award was created to honor and celebrate a Titan who persevered through challenges while demonstrating tenacity, earning a GPA of a 3.0 or higher, and has exceptionally modeled the moral-focused components of Grand River Prep. This year's winner of the Student Legacy Scholarship has set her mind to success. The past year has been an adventure for her, and she has taken a hold of her journey in life and persevered. Last year, the student decided to join our early college program to set herself up for a successful future. The student has yet to let any of life's obstacles bring her down. Instead, she continues to set goals for herself within the program, and with continued hard work, I have no doubt that she will move on to do great things. I am so proud of this year's recipient, and I couldn't think of anyone more deserving. Congratulations to Jacqueline Gutierrez. Nope, just that. At this time, Mrs. Sokol will recognize the students that have achieved the seal of biliteracy.
The Michigan Seal of Biliteracy has been created to recognize high school graduates who exhibit language proficiency in English and at least one additional world language. This year, I'm proud to say that we have 22 seniors that have already shown high proficiency in both English, and in our case, Spanish, and possibly a few more that will receive this distinction when we get back the next round of AP Spanish scores in July or so. To be eligible, students scored either a 4 or 5 on the AP Spanish Language and Culture exam. The seal will provide these students with yet another mark of distinction in college and in the working world. Tengo mucho orgullo de aquellos que ganaron. Carmen Cano Diaz. Yesenia Carias Agustin. Johnny Carreno. Citlali Cortez. Taina Koss. Alexis Fuentes Alfaro. Nurit Gonzalez Martinez. Jacqueline Gutierrez. Sofía Jauregui. Maximiliano Juárez Maceda. Catalina Miranda Vázquez. Gary Miranda Hernández. Jeanette Quirino. Karen Reyes Alatorre. Lisbeth Vargas. Emmanuel Vázquez Villa. Miguel Velázquez López. And there may be a few more when we get our AP scores back in July. Mr. Ingram will now present the Music Department Awards.
Okay, real quick, we did have a late add to the program that wasn't here to accept his award. Josh, get up here. I mean, you came from track practice. You could run.
Upstaged again. The John Philip Sousa Award for Band was set up in agreement with Helen Sousa Albert and Priscilla Sousa, daughters of the famous composer and bandsman, to honor that band member exhibiting the very highest levels of musicianship and dedication to the band program. This year's recipient plays one of the most foundational of instruments in the band, but one that provides a tonal anchor for everything else going on. Sort of like a left tackle on a football team, the quality of what is coming out of a tuba affects everyone else. The recipient of this year's John Philip Sousa Award is one of the finest tubists I've ever had the honor of teaching. It is my honor to present this award to Hunter Rhodes. The National School Choral Award is given in recognition of singular merit, ability, and outstanding contributions to the success of the school vocal program, and for an unusual degree of loyalty, cooperation, and high qualities of conduct. Our choral program would not be what it is without outstanding music students willing to commit years and often multiple music classes to the study of music. This year's recipient has been active with both women's chorale and concert choir while in high school, as well as one of the lead roles in the musical. Her demeanor was always balanced between hard work and a personality that invited a collaborative relationship with those around her. The recipient of this year's National School Award is Kristen Mitchelson. Please welcome Mrs. Ebert to present the Military Service Cords.
Although we are college prep, some students will choose to take another path. Students who choose to serve in the military are doing a great service to our country and deserve to be recognized for their commitment. It is an honor to recognize the following class of 2021 students with military service cords: Austin Knuth, Ewan Fraser Merritt, Abigail Hayner, Please welcome Mrs. Cohn to present the Leader for Life cords.
Over the past decade, Grand River Prep has developed a wonderful tradition of organizing and hosting blood drives to give our students the rare opportunity to save lives, gain leadership skills, and become an influencer for good in their community. Students who spend 8 or more hours either donating or volunteering at these drives have the opportunity to receive the Leader for Life cord. Due to the extenuating circumstances of this very unique school year, we were unable to host the usual school blood drives. The following students still went above and beyond to demonstrate what it means to be a true leader, since many of them donated blood and or their time outside of school this year. Students, there are no words to express just how much your donations and time mean to those who need it. Thank you to the following students for your donations. Emily Augustin, Jasmine Nguyen, Kristen Mitchelson, Karen Reyes Alator, Alicia Sol, Kyra Vandermolen, Kiara Walter, and Jalea Wilborn. I would like to invite Mrs. Ebert to present the Senior Scholarship recognitions.
The class of 2021 has received over $2.6 million in scholarship awards. Tonight, we would like to recognize the students who have received them. Mercy Bessman, Trinity Kane, Zitlali Cortez, Ethan Eilar, Josh Fernando, Alma Frutos, Madison Gonzalez, Abigail Hayner, Ariane Houston, Jasmine Nguyen, Hannah Kay, Nolan Klish, Christina Moreno, Madison Pilas, Riley Pierce, Karen Reyes Alatorre, Rolisha Reynolds, Madison Smith, Kyra Vandermolen, and Lisbeth Vargas. Please welcome Mrs. Davis to present the Volunteer Service Cords.
One of the tenets of Grand River Prep's commitment to excellence is that of service. Service to others builds character and teaches students to look beyond themselves to the community in which they live. In a normal year, students are required to earn at least 60 hours in order to qualify for graduation. Those earning at least 120 hours before spring break of their senior year are honored with White Volunteer Service Cords. The class of 2021 Volunteer Service Cords are being presented to Emily Agustin Mazariegos, Mercy Bessman, Vanessa Bravo, Caleb Cara, Oscar Esquivias, Josh Fernando, Alma Frutos, Jacqueline Gutierrez, Abigail Hayner, Evelyn Hedges, Jasmine Wynn, Olivia McGinnis, Preston Merrill, Catalina Miranda Vasquez, Zin Nguyen Ni, Mara Painter, Ashlyn Plessick, Jeanette Quirino, Ken Urena, Lizbeth Vargas, Pamela Villabravo, and Kiara Walter. Please take a moment to honor these students for such an achievement during a time where half the world was closed to be able to obtain 120 volunteer hours. Please welcome Mr. Ebert to present an athletic award.
At this time, I would like to honor our senior boys basketball players and their families. This year, our boys basketball season was cut short due to COVID. Because of this, they were unable to have their senior night or participate in districts. Tonight, I would like to acknowledge them and their parents. To the seniors, thank you for your strong commitment to the program over the past 4 years. Your hard work, effort, passion, and commitment to the GRP basketball program are appreciated. You all truly embody what it means to be a GRP student athlete. To the parents, thank you for your constant support to your students and the program, and most importantly, for raising your children into the mature young men that they are today. Players, when I call your name, please come down to receive your varsity pin and certificate. Johnny Carreno, Josh Fernando, Damani Duchemi, Michael Jackson, Max Rores Makeda, Telly Kirkland, and Zamarian Perkins. Mrs. Cohn will now present the PEMDAS Award.
This year's recipient of the PEMDAS Math Department Award goes to a student who has excelled in the most challenging math classes Grand River has to offer. Beginning as a quiet freshman in pre-calculus, surrounded for the most part by much less quiet seniors, I have had the pleasure of watching her grow into her element even beyond the walls of GRP. After receiving a 5 on the AP Calculus exam as a 10th grader, we literally ran out of math courses for her to take. So she dual enrolled in Calculus 2 and differential equations, regularly popping into my classroom to double check her work and ask questions. When the calculus teacher has to frantically search through her college notes to try and assist you, you've officially surpassed the typical high school math experience. I cannot express how excited I am for this student to continue her education next year at the University of Michigan, and I wish her all the best. Congratulations to the recipient of this year's PEMDAS Award, Kiara Walter. Mr. Bauma will now present the Fitness for Life Award.
Right. This is kind of surreal because I won this award about 5 years ago, so this is kind of crazy. So the definition of physical fitness is a state of health and well-being, along with the ability to perform aspects of sports, occupations, and daily activities. This student fits the definition perfectly. He has shown a great passion for exercise, weightlifting, and overall fitness during his time here at GRP. He has been an excellent student in my advanced PE class, where he can really show off his passion. Not only does this student demonstrate a passion for fitness, but they also plan on serving in the military after high school. Because of that, I believe this student will continue to demonstrate a high level of physical fitness beyond GRP and even after their military service. So the 2020-2021 Fitness for Life Award goes to Ewan Frazier Merritt. And now Ms. Gunch will present the Thorough Award.
Hello, hello. This year's Thoreau Award recipient is someone who I have had the pleasure of teaching not only once, but twice. When discussing who should receive this award, it kind of came as a no-brainer to our department. This student has amazed us with her scholarship since her first days at GRP. An exceptional student all around, her depth of knowledge of the classics, her seemingly effortless ability to communicate her thoughts, whether they be in writing or in speaking, and her willingness to help others makes her not only a great student, but an even better human being. This recipient has had tremendous success in the English curriculum, including excelling in both AP English courses offered at GRP. Future English majors are becoming few and far between, and it brings me immense pleasure that this recipient of this award decided to pursue English in her life after Grand River. The English Department Thoreau Award goes to Kyra Vandermolen. Congrats, Kyra. Mrs. Sokol will now present the Premio de Español.
This year's Premio de Español recipient is a student that has shown passion about the culture, intrigue about the language, and mastery of the skills needed to communicate effectively and achieve success on the AP Spanish Language and Culture exam. This person did all of this by studying current events affecting our world through the 6 major themes of our AP class last year. This student endured the giant change that the College Board implemented last year to our world language exam, where they cut out all of the multiple choice questions and both of the writing tasks from our AP exam. His largest strengths, poof, removed. Through those challenges, he persevered. This year, he would periodically stop by and ask whether he should retake the exam so he could experience the full exam and possibly earn an even higher score. That dedication to excellence has stuck with me, as have his 5,482 questions that may or may not have always been on task. I have great confidence in this person's proficiency in Spanish and that it will lead him down a path of success. Felicidades y congrats to Alexis Fuentes Alfaro. Mr. Caceres will now present the Ida B. Wells Award.
Good evening, everyone. So it is my distinct pleasure to be the person presenting the History Department Award. For those of you who are not aware, we rename the award each year. We name it after a historical figure that in some ways is similar to the person who won the award. This year, despite what it says in the program, it is named after Ida B. Wells, who was a famous civil rights hero and an early feminist. So when you're talking about Ida B. Wells, it's kind of hard to decide where to start. Do you start with the fact that a lot of her writing about the world that she was so curious about became the basis of tons of different school disciplines? It's required reading in psychology, it's required reading in Soc, it's required reading in history. Do you start with the fact that she's an incredible feminist who fought for women's rights and the rights of all women in a time when that was not a very popular opinion? Do you start with the fact that, she's one of the big people that we've considered putting on money and that she's fought really prominently against things that were evil and unfair? Where do you start? And the same thing is true of our award winner tonight. Where do you start? Do you start with the fact that they're an incredible writer who has used their writing consistently to talk about making a more fair and equal and wonderful world? Do you start with the fact that they ask such deep questions and really try to figure out how does the world work, which is the heart of history and social studies in general? Do you talk about how incredibly kind they are and how they've been so wonderful to all of the students and teachers here? Where do you start? I kind of decided that you just wind up saying that all of those things are true, because if history teaches you anything, it's that people are many things. And this person is some of the best that you're going to run into. So in recognition of their incredible writing and their deep concern for making the world a better place, the recipient of this super cool book about Ida B. Wells, this very expensive pen, and a super cool gold medallion is Luis Ramirez. You want to take them off? It's an $80 value. Congratulations, Luis. Coming up next to present the Rachel Carson Award for Excellence in Biological and Environmental Sciences is my friend and yours, Mr. Smeeds.
Wow, this award is worth $80 less than that one. I can't top that. Anyway, I'm Mr. Smeeds, and I'm here tonight to announce the recipient of an award that is also named after a famous environmentalist, Rachel Carson. So just a brief background on Rachel Carson. She's widely credited with being the mother of the modern environmentalist movement. So long before we had the EPA or clean water drinking standards, anything like this, she was out researching the ecological effects of DDT, so pesticides that were, giving frogs numerous body parts that they shouldn't have. There's references to that online. I'll leave that guy out of it. But anyway, her curiosity to drive and understand humanity's impact on the environment led to, eventually, the legislation we have today and the EPA and really ushered in an era where we don't have to see rivers on fire anymore, which is great. So the student who's receiving this award tonight shares Miss Carson's deep curiosity and care for the environment. Already as a freshman, this student was participating in college-level research projects with the Third 90 program, showing both enthusiasm and talent for field science. After taking AP Biology, AP Chemistry, she's been an outstanding AP Environmental Science, or APE Scholar, this year. And as we like to say in APE, she has certainly thought like a mountain, written like a scholar, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. However, this student has taken her interest in environmental science far beyond the walls of the classroom and has participated in a journal club this year with Van Andel Research Institute, where she actually was able to research the effects of wolf reintroduction into Yellowstone, talk with wildlife biologists, and immediately went out to her nearest bookstore and bought a book on the research of wolves in Isle Royale, 30 minutes after hopping off the Zoom call. Just an intense and deep passion for the field of environmental science. In addition to being engaged with scientific literature at a high level, this student has also begun working with a group of other students here on conservation legislation and is hoping to establish an actual piece of legislation that will protect 30% of Michigan land by the year 2030. So really taking what we're learning and applying it outside of our course. So recognizing this student with the Rachel Carson Award for Excellence in Biological and Environmental Science is extra special for me this year because she has chosen to further her study of environmental science at Hope College, my alma mater. So please join me in congratulating Madison Smith on an incredible 4 years. Great job, Madison. Good luck at Hope next year. Ms. Ulrey will now present the award for excellence in physical science.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Ulrey, and it is my pleasure to award the Excellence in Physical Science. The Excellence in Physical Science Award is presented each year to a student who has taken both AP Chemistry and AP Physics and excelled in each. Hey, there's my voice. This award not only recognizes achievement, but also effort and leadership. The student we chose to honor tonight is truly deserving of this award. Not only is the student extremely gifted at making connections between complex science concepts and high-level mathematical computations, but she has a relentless drive to understand the why of what she's learning and how it fits into the bigger picture. While in AP Chemistry, this student made it her mission to master the content. She spent every minute she could working with me after school, asking questions, and working through practice sets. In class, she would eagerly volunteer answers and help her classmates. When the pandemic hit, the student joined every virtual review and every help session I offered. Her efforts paid off, and she earned a 5 on the AP Chemistry exam. Even in normal times, AP Physics is a rigorous course, but pile on a pandemic and virtual learning, and this class becomes a trial of wills. Despite the challenges of COVID, this student has demonstrated the same level of commitment and excellence in AP Physics as she did in AP Chemistry. From kinematics to rotational motion, this student has mastered the intricacies of physics. This is why I'm so excited to present this year's Excellence in Physical Science to Amelia Nee. Mrs. Stransky will now present the Award for Excellence in Art and the Art Historian Award.
Hello. So on behalf of the art department at Grand River Prep, I'm honored to present this award for excellence in art. This probably does not need to be mentioned, but this past year has drastically changed how art looks at GRP. I am so proud of the effort so many of you gave in order to make art happen, whether getting materials during supply pickups at school or getting creative with what you had around your home. The student who will receive this award took every art class GRP offered, as well as participated in art club. From foundational art as a freshman to both 2D and 3D visual art, as well as AP art history, this student was a pleasure to have in class with her quiet, calm presence and her ability to balance a challenging year with grace and dedication. I believe that art will not be a career path, as the environmental sciences have a special place in her heart, but I hope that she can continue to find enjoyment in whatever form art takes in her life. It is my honor to present the Award for Excellence in Art to Madison Smith. Mrs. Pingle regrets having to miss tonight's honors night, but wants all the seniors to know that she is very proud of their tenacity and focus during such a difficult year. AP Art History is a class with its own unique challenges, in person and online, but the students she chose to share this award rose to meet those challenges time and time again. Through their discussions in class and willingness to answer difficult, open-ended questions, it became clear that they not only have a passion for art, but an appreciation for history as well. Mrs. Pingle and I have had the pleasure of hosting these students in our shared art club in previous years, where they worked to further develop their creativity and illustration skills. They have also taken studio classes that allowed them to get hands-on experience with art making in different mediums, which undoubtedly aided their understanding of the art studied in AP Art History. For these reasons, it's my pleasure to present the Art Historian Award to Emlyn Merrill and Preston Merrill. Ms. McWayne will now present the Pavlov Award.
Hi, friends. My students from last year, it's good to see your faces. And my students from this year, this is what the rest of my face looks like. Whenever it's time to choose the recipients for the Pavlov Award, there's always a lot of names that kind of ring a bell. Get it? Those ones are mine. Those ones are mine. Yeah, I'm never taking that terrible joke out of the speech, so. I'm incredibly lucky to have had almost every single one of you in this room in AP Psychology. I've been able to watch you learn and grow into the people you've become, which is a tremendous honor for me. Thank you for trusting me on that wild ride. Picking out just 2 recipients for this award is always the hardest decision that I have to make all year. Seriously, you've all been amazing additions to the AP Psych program. I am so thankful you chose to sign up for that class. The first nominee is one of my virtual students from this year. Despite some of the challenges of virtual learning, that did not stop them from diving right in and making sure they got the most of our class. This student didn't just learn psych, they lived it. They were constantly asking questions, making connections, and seeking additional content outside of class. Ironically enough, they essentially classically conditioned me to be super hype when I heard that remind message noise go off, because 9 times out of 10, I knew it was going to be that student asking awesome questions or making cool connections. Seriously, there's a level of psych excellence and excitement that's just really hard to match when it comes to this student. Our second nominee was a student that I had last year that's now a senior. This student never gave less than their best, was always immersed in what they were learning, and they brought a critical lens to learning that they used across multiple disciplines. They didn't just learn about psych, they applied it and continued to use it well after our class was dismissed for the summer. The quality of their work was outstanding, and the unique view they often presented pushed me to think in new ways. It is with great pride that I present the Pavlo Award to Karen Reyes Alatorre and Tyler Sawyer. Mr. Ingram will now present the award for excellence in music.
I have no jokes to follow that. The first recipient and I have had a number of inside jokes and insights over the years, in that as a freshman, it was somewhat obvious that there was a ways to go. He started a little behind. His first year in our band was a bit of a struggle, which is why it is as impressive as it is that he became a musical leader in the band, going right past competence to leadership, and someone who I came to rely upon. He's the epitome of work ethic, as I would describe it, and has been a role model for younger students. It is with great pride that I present the Award for Excellence in Music to Lane Stirk. We have a second award because it just makes sense to have both instrumental and choral represented here. Earlier this year, I was mixing together one of the virtual performances that we did and found that one of the parts needed another voice, just a little short. I messaged our second recipient. She had already submitted a recording for her own voice part, but within a few days, I had another recording for the other voice part. During the chaos of what this year has been, and without any credit beyond my thanks, she learned and recorded the other part. That pretty well describes who she has been to this program. She has been one of our quiet leaders. In a class that represents so much musical leadership, and there has been a lot, she was the glue that held the community together no matter what was happening, always willing to step up and do more, but in a humble way that often went unnoticed by those around her. She was a reliably hard worker and quite possibly the vocalist who demonstrated the most growth during these 4 years. With my thanks for all she has done, I present the Award for Excellence in Music to Riley Pierce. Please welcome to the stage Mr. and Mrs. Ebert to present the Overcoming Adversity Award.
To overcome adversity means to be successful despite difficulties and challenges. This year's recipient of the Overcoming Adversity Award is well known at Grand River Prep. Now, when I say well known, it is both the good and the bad. I personally have only heard about the bad, but I've only seen the good with this student. We've asked the student on multiple occasions, what is pushing you to graduate? And their answer is always the same, to make their family proud, and to be a role model for their nephew. This student has worked so incredibly hard this year to graduate, and on June 4th, when they walk across the stage and receive their diploma, it's because they decided to be the bigger person and finish what they've started. This student has showed me that despite all of life's challenges, that there is hope.
Mrs. Ebert and I want to present this award together because this student has a very special place in both of our hearts. I've seen this person at his very lowest, and more importantly, I've seen him grow to the man he is today. He has shown that what defines you as a person is not what happens to you, but what you overcome, what happens to you, but how you overcome what life throws at you. And we have seen a lot thrown at this student. And with each obstacle, this student has grown. We are both honored and proud to present this year's Overcoming Adversity Award to
Julius Gatson. Julius was unable to come today, but we are both really proud of him. Mrs. Davis will now present the AP Scholar Awards.
To be named an AP Scholar is an especially remarkable recognition. These are students honored by the College Board's AP program as having demonstrated outstanding college-level achievements through their AP courses and exams, and this accounts for their accomplishments from 9th through 11th grade. There are 3 tiers to the AP Scholar Awards, and I am proud to say that we have award winners in all 3 categories this evening. The first tier is that of the AP Scholar. AP Scholar Awards are granted to students who have received a 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams. The 2021 AP Scholars are Joy Andre, Zitlali Cortez, Olivia Harris, Trent Herrera, Ashlyn Plessick, Christina Kwok, Madison Smith, and Lizbeth Vargas. The second tier is to be recognized as an AP Scholar with Honor. The AP Scholar with Honor Award is granted to a student who earns an average score of at least a 3.25 on all AP exams taken and a score of 3 or higher on 4 or more of these exams. Our AP Scholars with Honors are Mackenzie Brower, Josh Fernando, Madison Gonzalez, Preston Merrill, and Kyra Vandermolen. And the highest achievement is that of the AP Scholar with Distinction. An AP Scholar with Distinction is awarded to students who receive an average score of at least a 3.5 on all AP exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 5 or more of these exams. And our AP Scholars with Distinction are Alexis Fuentes Alfaro, Emlyn Merrill, Luis Ramirez, and Kiara Mrs. Ebert will now recognize our early college students.
This is our second year in our early college program, partnered with Davenport University. This program was created to give students the opportunity to earn college credit and work toward an associate's degree while in high school. This year, we have 12 seniors that will be moving on to the next year in the program, where they will go on to take a full college students course load on Davenport's campus to complete the program. We are all so proud of your hard work, and we look forward to seeing the great things you go on to do. I would like to recognize this year's early college seniors: Joy Andre, Carmen Cano Diaz, Caleb Kata, Taina Koss, Jacqueline Gutierrez, Hannah Loroff, Carrie-Ann Reynolds, Tyler Sawyer, Emily Stirk, Lane Stirk, Chrysalyn Talbert, and Aiden Vincent. Please welcome Mr. Ebert to present the academic honors cords.
The following students have earned the status of cum laude with distinction: Ariel Sober, Citlali Cortez, Sierra Heron, Kristen Mitchelson, Riley Pierce, Zamarian Perkins, Erica Payne, Amy Wynn, Janessa Westice, Madison Pelis, Trinity Kane, Emily Krilikowski, The following students have earned the status of magna cum laude with great distinction: Olivia Harris, Jasmine Wynn, Emily Stirk, Lane Stirk, Joy Andre, Nolan Klish, Rafael Obuchi, Zoe Hornberger, and Jacqueline Gutierrez. The following students have earned the status of summa cum laude with the highest distinction. Kyra Vandermolen. Alexis Fuentes Alfaro. Carrie-Ann Reynolds. Kiara Walter. Madison Smith. Josh Fernando. Madison Gonzalez. Ashlyn Plusick. Alicia Soul. Mackenzie Brower. Zin Wan Ni. Emlyn Merrill. Luis Ramirez. Tyler Sawyer. Zoe Santiago. Hannah Loroff. Preston Merrill. Christina Kwok. Lisbeth Vargas. Trent Herrera. Karen Reyes Elatorre. Ken Urena. Emily Agustin Mazzaregos. And Aiden Vincent. Please welcome Mr. Irwin to present the Academic Top 10.
I am pleased to announce the Academic Top 10 for the class of 2021. The top 10 is determined from a combination of GPA, SAT score, number of AP courses taken, AP exam scores, volunteer hours, and number of years enrolled at Grand River Prep. Students, please come forward as your name is announced. Alexis Fuentes Alfaro. Ashlyn Plusick. Emlyn Merrill. Josh Fernando. Kiara Walter. Kyra Vandermolen. Luis Ramirez. Mackenzie Brower. Preston Merrill. And last but not least, Trent Herrera. You know, in my new role as principal, this might be the most powerful I've ever felt. And now for the announcement of this year's salutatorian and valedictorian. It is my honor to recognize the salutatorian of the class of 2021. Congratulations, Alexis Fuentes Alfaro. While I have your complete and undivided attention, when we're done tonight, we actually got to set tables back up for AP testing tomorrow. Anybody that wants to help out, feel free to hang out. And now for the class of 2021's valedictorian. Congratulations, Kyra Vandermolen. I would like now to invite Mrs. Ebert to share some closing remarks.
Congratulations, everyone. Seniors, you have so much to be proud of. You have worked hard over the last 4 years, and tonight you have experienced some of the fruits of your hard labors. On behalf of the entire Grand River Prep staff, I would want to congratulate you, and please remember that we are all extremely proud of you, and we are always here for you. So, early release is this Thursday, May 20th. The checkout process is going to start at 10:30 in the morning. Please arrive in the back of the building, so back by the church parking lot. When you arrive, you're going to walk in and you're going to start a checkout process, and then afterwards you can grab some breakfast and head out to the soccer fields with the rest of your senior class. I have heard there's going to be some staff games back there, so feel free to mingle. Graduation is Friday, June 4th at Caledonia High School Football Stadium. Tickets are available starting at early release. So when you come for early release, you can pick up your graduation tickets. If you don't pick them up on that day, you can pick them up at a later date. Thank you for taking time to hang out with us tonight. We look forward to seeing everyone at graduation. Kyra and Alexis, can you step up here, please?
Oh, fuck, ow. Oh, shit. No one heard that, right?